Alright guys, thanks for tuning in today to Kidult Toy Reviews. Today, we have the SHASHIBO Magic Cube. So I've heard a lot about this online. There have been lots of ads that I see, particularly on Amazon. And if you Google like Kidult Toys, this is one of them obviously that comes up. And got lots of people commenting on Amazon about this and how cool it is. So I thought it would be the perfect toy to review. So let's dive right in. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to get the latest vids. Alright, so let's unbox this thing and see what we're talking about. So it says it's powered by 36 rare earth magnets and 70 different shapes. Okay, and looks like it comes with a companion app, or the one that you can download. So let's see if we can open this up here. Alright, so without even touching it or messing with it, it looks just, like a cube. And it's kind of got some nice design on it. Kind of looks almost like a peacock feather kind of design. And looks like there's lots of triangles. And so now we're kind of look at it in more detail. Let's see, how do we do this here? So maybe flip a corner up. Let's check this out. Okay, maybe a little tricky here. Oh, okay. Ooh. Maybe we can do this. Okay, so there's different shapes that we can make. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, I love the colors. So right off the bat, very cool colors. Let's see if we can maybe make a star of some kind. Okay, so that's cool. This is kind of hard to describe, but it's got a very cool kind of feeling. The pieces kind of go together, you see. So they sort of stick together, of course, because of the magnets. So, okay, kind of getting the hang of it here. Wow, lots of cool colors. I like it already, just from that. If we can just stand it up in a random shape. Okay, that's a random shape. Let's try to make one of the shapes that's in here, and see if we can open this up. All right. So kind of looking at these instructions, it's got different shapes here. You can see. So it says there's 7 different shapes you can try, and it can only be opened on 2 of its 8 corners, and start at one of these corners by gently pulling it open like a pistachio, okay? Then try to make this shape. So why don't we try to do this and see how that goes. Alright, so I managed to get this thing back into a cube. So it's a little bit trickier than I thought, actually. So see what we can do here. So it says to do this like a pistachio. Well, I like pistachios, are good. It's just inside, but alright, so I was able to get this back into a cube. It is a little bit finicky, but if you do something like this, then I was able to make that, which is a really cool kind of shape. I'm not sure what to call that, but like a half star kind of deal. And then if you just kind of do this sort of deal, it goes back to a cube. This is a really cool toy. Again, you can do all kinds of combinations here with this. You can make this big star, you can make, and so you can actually combine multiple ones, and, what do you know? I just made the star. Okay. So, there's different ways to sort of play with this thing. And you could call this like a fidget toy, but it's kind of okay, that star's actually pretty cool. So I have seen at least one video where you can actually combine these and put another one inside. So that I think is pretty cool. And they have an accompanying app. On the app, it gives you a list of the different shapes, and you can actually put a check mark on the ones you've done, which is kind of cool. So again, you can kind of freestyle with this thing. I think the star shape is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it back into a cube. How about that? Okay, somehow I was able to do that. Very cool. Okay, funny thing it says in the instructions that I've just found, if it doesn't flow, it doesn't go. You should not have to force SHASHIBO into its shape. So they're saying, you know, you do have to be careful a little bit with it because, you know, it can break if you have to force it. So don't force it if it's not going. Again, there are a few little things that you really want to sort of pay attention to. It is very cool. It's got all kinds of colors: green, blue, purple, red. Really cool. I like it. I'm trying to make the star again, but instead I made this pointy thing. You know what this reminds me of actually is, you know, this is way back when I was in like high school, they had those little paper deals. I don't know. Comment if you know what that thing is called. Those little paper, you know, you open it up and it's got something people write in them. Comment if you know what that is called, but it's kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, again, really cool toy. I like it. Ooh, so I just made this weird, oh, that's kind of cool. All right. This looks like something with eyes, like an owl with a third eye or something weird. Okay. Very nice. Let's see if we can get it back into a cube here. So again, we're not forcing it. We're just kind of letting it flow here. So if you look at the instructions again, looks like there's all kinds of cool designs. I picked this one up for about $25 or so. So I think this is a really cool toy, actually. It's really fitting for a Kidult kind of toy. You could keep it on your desk at work. It seems like it would be good for kind of some stress relief if you have some few minutes off at work. You could take a break, be like a decent conversation starter. It kind of looks unassuming, and it's all kind of one color or one design on the outside, and then you open it up and it turns into, you know, it's almost like a sleeper toy. It turns into like this amazing, colorful sort of thing. Yeah, I really like it. And so, again, this is the SHASHIBO cube. I'm going to call it a magic cube. And go pick one up.